visual took a second, but welcome back, everyone. It's time for the horror at Highrook. Chapter 3? Yeah. Should be chapter 3. Yes. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to intro a video. Well, okay. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We are, like I said, we're back with more horror at Highrook. Chapter 3. The game is pretty interesting so far. There's a lot of different threads going on at once. Last chapter was when we finally got to meet and speak to Sophia Akron, who is like apparently very like technologically minded person, and she was able to create like basically the first FaceTime, which is crazy thinking about it, because I'm like, imagine a FaceTime existing in like 1886 or whatever the fuck this game is set. Like, wild. I love her so much. And also, by Queen? Maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. That's awesome. Okay, I'm excited to see what happens. Also, you'll notice by now that the PNG tuber this time is the Minette mask. It was the only thing that I had that was kind of horror adjacent, so I was like, okay, yeah, sure. It's like creepy, so we'll be creepy today. But I'm ready to get into it. So I think the last thing we did was talk to Sophia, and then the chapter ended. So I'm not sure what we're doing in this chapter, but I'm assuming we're still trying to get back to the kid, Simon? Can't really remember his name. So we start off with the forge code. Ooh, do I remember everyone's voices? Oh no. This is what happens when you take long breaks in between recordings. Oh, excuse me. 1 second. Sorry about that. This is Mechanist Aster. Her voice was science. Nope. Science. Unlike the chaotic missteps of lore seekers and ritual, a mechanical solution has yielded actual progress. Aster hooks her thumbs into her tool belt and looks on defiantly. Sophia's alive, and we can contact her through the very machine she devised. We must reactivate the field phone and find a way to rescue her. Oh, so that's the focus of the chapter? Okay. I'm for it. I had him as Southern, so I don't think this is gonna... Ah, Miss Aster. Nope, that works, actually. A relief. But it seems that Lady Sophia is now trapped in the tunnels beneath the mansion. With luck, her only peril will come from whatever seekers might be down there. And however smart they might be, scholars ain't no fighters, and I reckon Lady Sophia can handle herself if need be. You underestimate the abilities of a scholar, Atticus. Perhaps I should demonstrate to you what we're capable of. Vitali grins menacingly. But enough. The lady gave us access to the forge. Let us see what can be found there. Okay. So the very first thing is just going to be accessing the forge code, which that's kind of obvious. Oh, shit. I need 4. Oh, I do have those. Okay. So I do have enough of those. That's fine. I guess while we're doing... No, if I want to do the field phone, I'm going to have to... Yep. If I want to do the field phone, I'm going to have to do that. However, I don't have anything to boost my prowess in the field phone. So I think we can replace the machine oil by doing this, because we get the oily flour or whatever the fuck it was. I think I want to have you go out to the cliffs, maybe start with food already, and then Vitali go to the cellars. And that's where we'll start for this one. So I think the forge will allow us to upgrade these like permanent bonuses, if I remember correctly. Oh. Wait, okay. I'm sure that the path to saving Simon lies somewhere beneath the house. I heard Gideon talk to the stranger about a door below, and much of his occult library was unearthed from the depths of the cellars, so it seems like the best place to look. At the lowest levels of the cellars are odd tunnels where the dark red brick gives way to earth and stone. Stone and rock twisting further into the earth. I've already found evidence of activity in these passages, footprints, pipe ash, and some locked doors I know nothing about. I'll move to quarters in Black Sands and in for a few days to prepare my equipment, and then I will return and attempt to track Gideon's path further into the tunnels. I don't know if you want to do that. Is the garden guide permanent? It's not. Yeah, single use. We got a rusty shovel, a well-used garden spade made from dark tundra oak and supporting a tempered iron blade. It will dig a little deeper than the trowel we already have. Oh. Okay, so I think I get to replace this guy now, right? How does the upgrading items work? Requires 2. So I need some kind of other bonus to the forge before I can upgrade things. I also don't think I want to do the Velociteer first. Maybe the eyepiece or the Palatino's pen is where I'd go. Oh. Caligar. Oh my god. Okay, a lot of shit just happened. Caligar's notes. There is a mood in this place that is as infectious as any disease. It settles upon the mind and you find yourself losing minutes, hours, even days to introspection. Perhaps it's because we're all so distracted. We're seldom in the same space, each of us researching our own avenue of the awfulness of this place. I cannot imagine how a Hulk like Atticus is processing what is happening here. Atticus and Vitali both have sharp minds and a rational education, but Atticus has only the education of simple yet difficult life. Yet there is a tenderness, a habit of care. He brings what he's trapped and foraged out in the cliffs in a way that indicates duty, but also suggests a hidden compassion and humanity. Okay. Holy shit, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, I forgot I had Javid's crank, so I didn't need... Okay, yeah. I got you. So, the oil bud will get me more machine oil. Okay, there's a lot going on. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm so gassy today. Shipping crate. Sturdy wooden containers stained by the brackish air and dripping rock. These crates are used by smugglers and traders alike. The close hardwood casing is designed to fend off the attacks of both thieves and the elements. And then Joskel's snuff box. A battered decorative cylinder, its stiff hinged lid covering a recess for snuff. The interior is empty but for a few traces of powdered weed and an inscription beneath the lid that reads, "For my darling Jay, my snuffkin." This must be the container that Joskel was so keen to get back. If it's left by the gates in the courtyard, perhaps one of his lackeys will collect it. This card can only be used by Atticus. Oh. Okay, so let's go ahead and retire the trowel, I think. I guess we can prepare... Do you have any roots ability? Yeah, you do. Okay. So... Thank God we're paused because I was not even paying attention. Okay, so there's that. You can do that. You can process the oil bud. Which actually... Oh, shit. I already started it. I don't think there's a way to stop it once I start. Because even if I click this... Like, it doesn't stop it. And I can't close it, and I can't go back in and, like, stop. So, okay. That's fine. Let's have you do this, and then I'll have you search the cellars again. Because I feel like they just gave me the rusty shovel. I know that. But I feel like if I, like, keep doing the cellars, because the cellars are still pretty new to us, there's probably some benefit to keep looking there. Okay. Whoa. Okay. The ember fungus. Oh, pale slender toadstools emerge from the deep cracked paving of the lower cellars. Their deep orange caps seem to smolder like a sunset. Despite the poisonous appearance, there's a sense of transformative power locked in this fungal growth. can I use this to make another ember liquid? Because that would be cool. A small pouch of ground herbs and spices imported from the bustling food markets of Akkar. At least that's what the note attached says. Add a pinch to add some punch. Add a pinch to add some punch. Soporific snuff. This sleeping aid is popular in Ashburg, where the factories churn night and day. Made from desiccated val root, pouches of this glittering lilac dust are sought by insomniacs and addicts alike. Okay. Thing of moonshine in here. That's cool. Joskel's letter. Dear A, thanks for getting the box back to me. You always were a bit of a bloodhound. My grapevine also tells me that Highrook is in a right state. Might be a good opportunity to liberate a few things, eh? I mention this because a contact of mine has always yearned for a full set of Birdholt knives, and that Highrook, by all accounts, held one. He'd be willing to pay a princely sum to acquire it. He reckons that the Lord held a quillin, rondel, poignard, and a jambia, the full Birdholt quartet. Apparently the Lord didn't recognize their value and basically threw them away when he bought the place. You'll need to find them, of course, and fix them up if they aren't up to scratch. But a small fortune would be waiting for you if you managed to get them all. Come on, you'd be daft not to do it. Starting cellars, one of my crew swears they saw some fancy foreign dagger there when delivering for the Ackerans last spring. J, this card can only be used by Atticus. Okay. Does he have... He has secrets, but I need bonuses, because this is a 4? Yeah. So I need something that'll give me bonuses to the cellars before we can do that. Atticus's report. Someone who haunted this house was a magpie. Always bits and pieces hidden away here and there. Keep finding weird stuff. Makes my tasks harder. Got Joskel's gear from the Undercoves, though. He told me I might as well look for the Birdholt knives while I'm here. He said Akron had them. Well, Atticus Hawk is going to have them now. This is the start of an optional quest for Atticus. You do not need to complete this quest to finish the game. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's do these. I will search the cellars again, actually. It's gonna tell me when I can't, like, do anything else in the cellars. I'm imagining since we got the soporific snuff, there's gonna be something that we need to do in the guest rooms. We'll see. Damn. Okay, so I can't do a second ember liquid, so that I have to get some other way. Let's put the owl tea in here, because I imagine we'll probably have to use it. People are getting sleepy and a little hungry. I can go ahead and start making this food. Ooh, hello. You found some fun shit. I do have a catalytic powder again to do a bonus here. I don't think I have anything else, though. Oh, and another shipping crate. So that's cool. The next thing that's new is this one. Under layers of grime, slime, and grit lies what looks to be a well-constructed telescope. We should clean this up for a better look. And then the pagan pendant. A simple necklace recovered from the cold soil of the courtyard. There's writing on its reverse, blurred by time, a protective inscription. A charm to ward against the ash plague. The very mention of the disease draws a shudder from Dr. Caligar. Perhaps she can find out more by studying the artifact. This can only be used by Caligar. Okay, so they each have their own individual quests. I was wondering if it was just an Atticus thing, or if it was like everybody can do that. I'm gonna have Atticus open this. And then, Vitaly, you know what you're doing. Vitaly's, like, tasks are very much, like, do that thing for, like, 50 fucking minutes and then come back and, like, oh, yeah, now you can do other shit. Okay, so there's a lot of shit that just happened. Okay, so I can't do anything with the ember fungus here, so don't even worry about it. Can't do anything with it. It's fine. Oh boy, and she has to go. Okay, Caligar seems to be a lot more involved than like what I remember. But also, does Caligar doesn't have any of the... Oh, shit. Okay, so I need to upgrade Irving's eyepiece next if I want to do Caligar's quest, because she doesn't have any of the archive skill. She doesn't have any of it at all. I can't remember what the archive skill is even called. But she will need... If she's the only one who can use this card, then she'll need Irving's eyepiece with a +2 and the Gift of the Moth. I don't think the Library Codex does anything anymore. I feel like we can, retire it like the Silver Trowel, or the Simple Trowel. Okay. Orderly reference. The name of the Ash Plague's first victim, copied from an unearthed pendant. Perhaps there's some reference to this poor employee in the Highrook archives. This card can only be accessed by Caligar. Okay. What bonuses do you give? Okay, food, sleep. Cooking, food, and sleep. Caligar's report. This pendant has brought to light another mystery, one which concerns me alone. Years ago, I committed a great failure. I was assigned to combat the... Oh, wait, hold on. Years ago, I committed a great failure. I was assigned to combat the devastating ash plague. The first victim was a Highrook orderly, interred here before the autopsy could be conducted. I was intoxicated and absent. I failed to intervene and lost access to the corpse. Had I been able to examine that body, I might have found the answers I sought. It's too late to save those who perished then, but this pendant suggests the remains of the orderly might still be here. Perhaps I can find my answers now. I should begin in the archives. Start of an optional quest for Caligar. You do not need to complete this quest to finish the game. I want to, though. One thing about me, I want all the extras. Give me the lore. Oh, wait, we have a ration box, too? So we got a basic meal. That row's fine. This is the only new thing. A collection of dry biscuits, preserved fruit, and tea bags. None of it's appetizing, but none of it's rotten either. We can all eat this together in the dining room to reduce our hunger. Oh. I'm gonna have to move some shit out of the dining room when they need a little bit of help. It seems like everybody needs to sleep is the big thing. I kind of want to start the telescope. I want to clean up the telescope because I think it'll be a better thing out here that I can maybe start doing some stuff with. But let's have everybody just go to bed. So I've got to get something else for the forge that will allow us to upgrade. Maybe that's something that we can get from the cliff top. Like there's some kind of mineral or like a stone or something that'll give us that bonus that we're looking for. That could be something. Okay, well, thank you for the gift of the monkey. Okay, so now let's have you go here. You have secrets. Maybe Atticus will find other shit in the cellars. Got Caligar and Vitali. I want to upgrade this as soon as we can. Maybe I should look through the archives just like for funsies. I can try the archives in the courtyard again. Because I imagine all the bonuses that I get from the previous chapters still come up. There just might be better ones later. Also don't remember how many chapters there are in this game. But that's a whole other thing. Oh no, I didn't start the thing! Well, Aster was taking a rest. It's fine. She deserves it. Okay. I got another shipping crate that I can immediately have Atticus go upstairs and take care of. Aromatic herbs. A handful of fragrant potpourri placed in a simple earthenware bowl. While its scent lasts, it provides a spicy atmospheric backdrop to the activities in the dining room. Spicy atmospheric backdrop. I don't know what that was. A short pamphlet of obscure origin, ostensibly outlining some abstract academic thesis. There's something more, though. The pale parchment feels warm to the touch, as if imbued with an uncanny sense of purpose or energy. When this lesson is consumed, it may create... Oh, okay. Maybe I can get an inspiration for here and be able to do the orderly reference with Caligar. Maybe I can do that. I wonder what the telescope looks like when it's cleaned. Field telescope. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be. An essential part of any fieldwork pack, this sturdy telescope lets the user focus objects at a remarkable distance. Its well-oiled mechanism allows it to be stowed efficiently and then extended on demand in the manner of a theatrical pirate. I really like that. In the manner of a theatrical pirate. Okay. So we can immediately have Aster start using it as well. Okay, so don't fuck with the, I don't need to worry about the shipping crates anymore. That's nothing. I do have a gift of the eagle here. The ground stretches out below me, scarred bluffs rising out of the sea mist. A golden path is outlined ahead as the wind folds around me. A lingering vision, a source of inspiration. Okay. I can take this here. I want you to work on that, because I wonder if I can get some inspiration for the archives. I also did get another booster matrix, which is nice. Aster needs some health as well. I'm glad I got a healing sprig. The hell? Stokes the Raven. A stately corvid with dark beady eyes and ebony plumage. Mr. Stokes preens and poses, hopping from one foot to the other like a nervous child. His midnight feathers glint like metal. Stokes appears at random, hoping for a treat. He will even suffer to be carried for a while at least. Oh, I can move him! I can move him! Oh my god, that's crazy. There's the Gift of the Mole. No, I needed the archives thing. Gift of the Mole. It is dark, but you're not blind. Cold clods of earth tumble through your fingers. You cannot see, but you can feel, smell, anticipate the myriad forms of life huddled in the soil. A mycelium diagram unfolds like a map before you. A vision that lingers, offering a source of inspiration. Jesus. Okay, so you can go in here. I kind of want you to look in the archives again. Oh, perfect. And then there's something for Caligar right here. Yep, because we got the Palatinos pen and the Alti. Cool. Oh, I didn't read that. Shit. Grimy tablet. An ancient stone tablet dug from a mound on the cliff tops. The grimy surface is crisscrossed with runic lines and antiquated typography, although it is hard to tell where the writing ends and the dirt begins. Perhaps there's some meaning here, but it requires teasing out. Oh, shit. And the broken microscope. Unearthed. Sorry. Unearthed from a pile of refuse discarded on the clifftop, this scattered instrument could be of great use to us if we could mend it. If only we had a microscope to assess the extent of the damage. Well. Okay, once Tubbs moves, I'll have Aster work on this. Patched up and ready to go. Nice. Good job, Atticus. Proud of you. I didn't have you start with the grimy tablet. Didactic program. A perforated instruction card. It is lined with codes that direct a mechanist educational chair. When this code is executed with enough insight, the process can enhance the skills of the participant. Using this card will increase the attributes of the character performing the task. I don't know if I can use this right now, right? I mean, I guess if oh, it takes 4. Yeah. It takes 4. So maybe that's for later. I'll leave it in the room, but It might just be the game's way of being like, hey, you're looking a little too fast, you know? Might be like, oh, this thing, you can't get it yet, actually. Because 4 seems like a lot. And we can only use 2 cards at a time, so we need something that will give us 2 of the inspiration. Oh. Another fragment. Okay. Huh. Fragment of something more. The dark traceries and dislocated symbols offer only a glimpse of what the whole might be. I got Gift of the Eagle again. I think Gift of the Moth might be the archives one, so maybe we won't get another inspiration there. Ooh! Okay, this is cool. This is cool as hell. Wait, because we can use the field phone again. Kittle's Scope. Arthur Kittle was an eminent research fellow at the Cane Cross Sanitarium. His specialism lay in the study of microscopic homunculi, entirely fictional parasitic beings that he claimed were the source of many obscure maladies. Convinced that such tiny creatures were causing havoc inside the minds of the insane, well, ouch. Kittle commissioned the most accurate microscope that the East Coast had ever seen. Shipped from Ikrit, the ornate microscope contained focusing lenses of an almost astronomical quality. For years, Kittle hunted his quarry with the device, plundering brains from the sanitarium mortuary. Needless to say, he found nothing, but drew the conclusion that he himself was infected and the homunculi had altered his own vision so as to render themselves invisible to his eyes, even with the aid of the miraculous microscope. Well, it was interesting, and then it just got a little sad. Let's move on, because I think this Emberstone is going to be very important. A lozenge of dark gray anthracite pulled out of the frozen earth. The dark rock is peppered with glowing orange shards and strangely warm to the touch. With the right tools, we might be able to chip out the strange cinders from their frozen shell. I think, because it's orange, I wonder if this will... Oh. Yikes. Well, I do have some bonuses there. But I wonder if this will get us the other thing that we need to upgrade something. Because if I can do that, then I can immediately upgrade Irving's eyepiece and do the Caligar side quest. Is anyone hungry yet? I mean, not super hungry. I could probably feed them soon. Ooh. Okay, that kind of scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It just suddenly, it never zooms in like that before. I was like, what? Thank heavens. You managed to reactivate the field phone, but I fear the connection will not hold for long. I'm still in the labyrinthine tunnels, somewhere beneath the house. I cannot find my way back to the cellars. The door I followed Gideon through has vanished. Sophia shakes her head in frustration. This place is unsettling. The architecture is a strange jumble of hewn rock and ancient stonework. Tunnels burrow straight ahead, yet loop back upon themselves. Twisting shafts puncture through the corridors, bringing illumination from somewhere above and dragging fetid air from below. I do not wish to be here any longer than necessary. Please, Sophia, stay strong. We will assist you however you can. Aster adjusts the device, attempting to get a better signal. Have you seen anything there that could help direct us? Very little, I'm afraid. The chambers are filled with debris, broken crates and shards of etched pale stone, like the tablets Simon found buried in the cliff tops last spring. Although, perhaps that itself is worth investigating? Take my compass. It's in a box in the guest rooms. Maybe you can locate some of these tablets yourself. We will do so, Lady Akron. I shall follow the trail above you as you do below. Perhaps we can gain knowledge from these tablets and turn it to our advantage. The signal begins to fade. Stay safe. We will be in contact again soon. Okay. What's going on with the field phone? A baffling nest of prisms and wires crammed into a small wooden case. The field phone is currently cracking with static. We must wait for the extraneous charge to dissipate before we can use it again. Okay. We did get a lot of random stuff there, so maybe I shouldn't unpause super fast. So the field phone changed. Sophia's guidance. Sophia spoke of a mechanist compass hidden in the guest rooms. It might help improve our foraging skills. allowing us to better explore the mists that surround the house. So let's have Vitali do that. Yeah, because with his bonus with the soporific snuff, that'll be perfect. Nothing new here or here. Atticus's note. Plenty of opportunity to make extra coin here, but beginning to wonder if I will ever get to spend it. It's good that Vitali can read the Acheron's weird books, but he's still a meddler. There is a limit to what people should meddle with. Vitali is one of those that cannot help but meddle. Perhaps it will help us here, but honest, I would rather have something more solid to grasp. Mumbo Jumbo is slippery as an eel. If I get home from this wretched heap, then I'll start planning for my life. I cannot end up like my father or grandfather. I intend to live out my old man days in style. If I'm lucky, maybe I can come back from here with more than just my fee. Atticus. Okay. So we gotta wait for that to be done. We have the ember shards here. I didn't read it. Handful of strange cinders. Gently glowing shards extracted from a chunk of cliffside ore. And it does give us 1 bonus to the forge. So, I think... Does anyone even have a forge skill? I don't think so, right? Because... Yeah, no one has a forge skill, so... I will have Aster improve the eyepiece, and then Caligar can get ready to do the orderly reference. Atticus can dig, I guess? I don't know. It does kind of suck that the rusty shovel requires 3 of the roots versus 2. But I mean the field horoscope. Okay. The field telescope is the same way, so I'm not surprised on that. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Okay, Irving's eyepiece is a +2, and it is at maximum upgrade. So it looks like things can only really be upgraded once? Is what I'm seeing, maybe? This rose-tinted monocle is constructed with an exotic bulbous lens that improves the clarity of smudged or faded texts. The lens itself comes from a set of polished glass discs found in an ornate chest washed ashore in Ashport during the Great Coriolis storm a few years ago. Once the quality of the lenses was realized, they became much sought after, exchanging hands for extortionate sums across the city. Arlo Irving, head archivist at the Venetus Institute, was one of the first to commission eyewear manufactured with such lenses. Irving directed the reconstruction of Venetus's famous yet crumbling library. He had a hawk's eye for detail and whimsically claimed that he could read books through their covers, but it was generally surmised that his remarkable acuity came from some magical quality imbued in the monocle itself. Okay, so you're in a good spot here. Why did this come up? A burning presence summoned by the scent of depleted emberite. Oh, ember wraith. Okay. An invisible spectral heat that injures those present. We cannot fight what we cannot see. We must flee or wait for the phantom to fade. Okay, so I'll get you out of here. It's kind of time for them to eat, I think. And maybe have a little drinky drink. Maybe just a little one. Okay, so that's that one. Gilcrest Compass. A delicate magnetic needle balanced in a sturdy metal case. This expertly constructed compass can help guide even the most clueless explorer. Agatha Gilchrist was a respected explorer and zoologist, the head of acquisitions at Black Sands Menagerie. She obtained this compass during the dangerous excavation of a Gnostic library in the Gnos Isles. Though her work meant she was rarely at her post, when she did return, her expedition presentations were both erudite and hazardous. Gilchrist was eventually fired from her post after she accidentally released a flock of formic bats into the park. Unfortunate bystanders were showered with a fine acid rain drizzle, sprayed by the escaping creatures. Jesus. Okay. So she kind of fucked that up. for lack of a better word. Whoa, ghostly shards. A pail of crystal shards has sprung from... A cluster of pale crystal shards has sprung from the floor like a frosted flower. They fill the air with an uncanny chill that torments the mind. We can sweep them away to somewhere less populated or wait for them to melt and fade, but they will cause mental stress to anyone that shares a space with them. Okay. Muddy Mystery. A dollop of coagulated sludge dug up from the courtyard gardens. Its bulk suggests there might be something hidden within, but we need to wash off the oily mud to reach it. People are hungry and sleepy, but I think Atticus can maybe process this. These are all good. She can do her thing in the archives. I do have the Gilchrist compass now, which is great. So now the field telescope can just be continuously used. I need a permanent benefit to the courtyard would be great. Because that's kind of where I spend all my time now. Burial report. Post-mortem report. As instructed by the Master, I have dismembered the body of X and placed their remains in the appointed locations. The Master says that the dismemberment will ensure that the invisible miasma of the plague cannot reform. The feet were most corrupted and buried under the chalk buff in the cliff tops. The calcium deposits there might help to contain any blight that remains. This approach might seem disrespectful, but just as we honor the dead, we must also protect the living. ML. Ooh, and she... Okay, so I need to upgrade the Gilchrist compass next, like immediately. Why did I put you here? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Okay, so I need to get the Gilchrist compass upgraded next, because Caligar can't do this report without the Gilchrist compass. Is there even... I need a permanent upgrade. I need a permanent upgrade to Joskel's. No, it's 4. Even then, I can't... No, okay, yeah. I would need a permanent upgrade to Joskel's, and then to be able to upgrade it at the Forge, if I want to get Atticus as part of this figured out. Okay. Cracked tablet. An ancient inscribed stone tablet retrieved from the frozen soil of the courtyard. Grasping roots and cruel winters have cracked the slabs in several places, making it even harder to decipher. We perform a task with this card and study. Okay, so I need everybody to go to bed at 11 a.m. So if we're gonna get anywhere, I need the ember fungus and that like weird glowing rock, I think. Did I say ember compass? I meant this ember fungus and then that glowing rock. And we need to process both of those to upgrade something else. Okay. Random gift of the monkey's fine. Everybody's asleep. Let's have everybody eat. And then we will have them drink and be merry. Oh, shit. You know, honestly, he's kind of got the most, so I don't care. I forgot that Moonshine was just one person. But that's fine. Let's have... Well, shit, no. I need to process this first. And I do have that, so let's do that. I need you to go out here with a telescope. You can dig, and you can go to the archives. Let's do that. Let's just have those be the standards this time, because I really... Oh, there's another one, wait. Ghostly shards. No, I did that one already. They just came back. God, I want to upgrade everything, though. I almost feel like I need to just, like, get as many of the fungus, the rocks, as possible, but the game doesn't really let you stockpile like that. Oh my god. Okay. We got the Ember Liquid. Fuck, I really want to do the Kittle Scope, because then that just means that we can use the field phone, too. No, I'll do the side stuff first. Well, actually, I did just get a chemical worksheet and a catalytic powder, so I can just call Sophia again. We got the Ember Stone, which I can't process right now, but that's fine. I at least know it's a thing that I can do. I'll have you go to the cellars and get another one of those. I will have you go in here and handle this ritual offering. And I do have a gift of the snake to figure that out. Caligar can't do anything with food, can she? Well, she can process that, but she can't do anything with the Muddy Mystery. So let's just have you... Oh shit, I can't. You know what, Caligar? We're just gonna have you chill. We're just gonna have you chill out for a second. I kind of gave your jobs away to other people. Whoopsie. Oh no, wait, there's a garden guide. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Got Gift of the Moth, Gift of the Moth, and Gift of the Owl. So once I upgrade Palatino's pen, I'm good to go, because I can't do a third item. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be how that happens. But I did get a good set of those. It was Gift of the Moth and Gift of the Owl. I found some of my husband's work. Within one of the smaller alcoves was an improvised study of sorts. A small desk built from stacked crates, overflowing with damp paperwork. The signal flickers briefly as Sophia attends to the machine. An etched stone tablet was resting beside some sort of transcription. It is unclear when Gideon was last here, but his notes refer to a ritual of some sort. The second circle? Sophia holds up a crumpled page, her hands trembling. This mentions a document box hidden in the archives on a specific shelf. The box appears to hold something important to his research. We will search for this container, Mrs. Akron, but I'm concerned for your health and for that of your son. The doctor leans closer to the projected image. Do the notes mention Simon or his condition at all? Gideon either thinks Simon is safe or is too transfixed with his own dark obsessions to care anymore. Sophia is visibly shaken, but pulls herself together. I will leave the papers here as I found them and continue my explorations. I must stay focused. A strange, numbing reverie pulls at me. Okay. Alright. So. Got a bunch of cool things. So, we can't do anything with the field phone right now. That's fine. We're still waiting for the ghostly shards to clear out, but we do have another ember fungus thing. So let's put you here. Put you right there. We got another ember stone. I can have Atticus do the Muddy Mystery again. The raw meat's about to go bad, but I think that's probably fine. I don't know, maybe not. We do have a garden guide, so I can have Dr. Caligar dig again. Okay, got another cracked tablet. Both of them need 5. God, the game is really pushing me to do Palatino's pen, but I think I want to do the Gilcrest compass first. Okay, so let's Emberstone. Oh shit, Gift of the Monkey. Okay, so I didn't read the ritual offering last time, I don't think. A clutch of fragrant martyr weed, brittle and bright, the woody stems of this small hardy shrub are often burned in offerings to the gods. Its sweet scented smoke is said to instill inspiration and serenity. When burned, it may create... Oh my god. When burned, it may create laboratory, study, schoolroom, secrets, forge, or archives inspiration. That is a crazy set. Okay, Okay, so I really do need to upgrade some of the other stuff. Should I upgrade Javid's crank first, then? Gift of the Toad and Gift of the Rat. Hey, there's an archives thing. A wrinkled scholar guards the gates to the academy, its eyes peered out from a deep pool of thought. A croaky voice lectures you in sapient terms, and new knowledge fizzes like bubbles in your mind. A vision that lingers, offering a source of inspiration. Gift of the Rat. Whiskers trail on walls like hands trailing in water. Sight is only a brief part of the picture. The scent of damp stonework forms a foil for more interesting odors. The contents of crates and containers give themselves away to the sensitive noise. A vision that lingers, offering a source of inspiration. Okay. All right. So we got this. I need to upgrade something, and I'm wondering if I should do Javid's crank right away, because that gives us more of the that makes the forge stuff easier. And I have Kittle's scope, which makes so yeah, I think I should do Javid's crank now. Get that out of the way, and then I don't have to spend any of the extra stuff to keep farming the supplies to upgrade the forge. So I'll do that, I think, and figure out from... Oh my god, I forgot about Sophia's guidance. Sophia told us that Gideon had stored some engraved tablets in the box hidden in the archives. We should retrieve this box and examine its contents. We can perform a task with this card in the archives. Okay, so let's do this. I'll have Vitali look. And then we do have a Gift of the Toad and a Gift of the Rat. So when I put someone on here, though, it requires 4 because that's where she's at. Okay. And I'll have you do another Muddy Mystery, I guess. I don't have a thing that lets me dig again, so I think we're in the clear for that right now. Javid's crank getting upgraded will be nice, though. There we go. Okay. Javid's crank has been upgraded. I don't think the descriptions actually change. Yeah. So, it just is at maximum upgrade now. It's a +2, which is great, because that means that we can process the other shit, the rocks, the stones, whatever you want to call it. That one I can just process without even having to worry about it. Damn. I hate the 5s. Okay. So, Gilcrest Compass is going to be first that I upgrade, because that's the extra stuff. But then after that, I think it's going to be Palatino's Pen, and then Kittle's Scope. I think that'll be how I have to do it. Oh. Grimy Tablet. An ancient stone tablet dug from a mound in the cliff tops. The grimy surface is crisscrossed with runic lines in antiquated typography, though it's hard to tell where the writing ends and the dirt begins. Perhaps there's some meaning here, but it requires teasing out. Okay. So there's a lot of shit for the study to do once we upgrade. Let's go ahead and... Oh my god, and I got another cracked tablet. Jesus. Okay. So let's wait for the ghostly shards to go. You process this. You process this. Documents box goes in there. Oh, Senville Gazette. Senville Gazette number 3. Inexplicable unclaimed imports seized and auctioned off. Black Sands Port Tariffs agents have seized the contents of a warehouse for which no dock receipt could be produced. The imports, whose anonymous buyer failed to collect this week, were revealed to contain a series of mechanical parts and etched plates for which no immediate use could be determined by the agents. If the buyer, initials SA, wishes to reclaim their property, then they would have... Sophia Acheron! They will have to bid for them at the public auction like everyone else. Docking agent Parlor Eustace Docking agent Parlor Eustace. Parlor is your first name. Okay. Told the Gazette. And then they will have to explain why these imports were improperly registered in the first place, said Eustace. Yeah, I don't think Sophia's coming back for that. I'm just not gonna lie. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I can make it go. Oh, I can make it go faster. Okay. Okay. So we got the Ember Liquid. We got the Ember Shards. Let's do the Gilcrest Compass. The one thing was in the... Here, in the secrets. I need either Atticus or Vitali. So let's have... Actually, let's have Vitali do it. Vitali can do that. I'll have Caligar do that. Because she's going to take it immediately anyway. And I can't look through the cliff top just yet. So the other two... Aster and Hawk can chill out for a second. Actually, they can take a nap. There's the compass upgrade. Oh, shit. Okay. We'll put the Gilcrest compass there, and then I guess we'll sneak her in if I can get... Actually, if I can get them all to sleep, then fuck it. I wonder if it'll work. It did work! Nice. Okay. So Gift of the Monkey. I've got this, and I've got this. Let's have Atticus go here. I need these to go away so that I can actually do this thing, but... No, not the Ghostly Shards. Ugh. Really just the worst spots. I'll put the Tracker's Guide in here too, and the Garden Guide in here. We can dig again. And now I can have Caligar do this thing. Palatino's Pen is going to be next to upgrade, because there's a lot of shit that I need to figure out from in here. At first, I feared the plague body had been destroyed, but the parts remain, each buried separately to avoid the disease returning. Is this just idiot superstition, or is it some other occult practice? Whatever the motive, someone did grim, unfathomable work in this place. Regardless, I should be able to locate parts and prepare them for my return in Cairncross. Wait, it's a fragment. Oh, that's cool. Fragment, a piece of the puzzle. The twisted feet of the cadaver. There are signs of the terrible consequences of the plague. A fragment of something more. The dark traceries and dislocated symbols offer only a glimpse of what the whole might be. Okay. So I guess maybe I can keep this down here. I don't think it's like her optional quest. So I'm assuming it's going to be like throughout the rest of the game, maybe, because it seems like we're not just going to get feet. Keeping my comments to myself. We're not just going to get the feet and then be done. Like, you know, that's not, I don't think Caligar's into that. I don't know. She could be. It's her life, but didn't strike me as a possibility. Okay, so let's put you here. I need you here to find another one of those Ember Rocks so that we can upgrade Palatino's Pen. And then Vitali is going to get to fucking work on this. We might need food. We do have the ration box if we get absolutely screwed. Does anybody... No, everybody's not... Bleh. Nobody has any madness, so we're good there. Caligar and Aster are both a little hurt. I don't know how that happened, but we can figure that out. Excuse me. Whew. Okay. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. Well, I got what I needed. Ember Liquid. I'll put Vitali in here. Caligar can make a healing sprig. Caligar and Aster are both hurt. Caligar's hurt a little more, I think. Or they're the same. The grimy Jambia. A dirt-encrusted dagger caked in so much mud and grit that it looks more like a twisted root than a weapon. The underlying form is curved, implying some exotic origin and some ritualistic purpose. We could clean up this object to see what really lies beneath the filth. This card can only be used by Atticus. We can perform a task. It's a 6. It's a focus of 6. So we would need Atticus at level 3, Unmat's pot fully upgraded, and the exotic spices to make it work. Jesus. Okay. So here's the Ember Shards. I will have you heal, and then I think we can gather everybody in the dining room with Mr. Tubbs so that we can eat after this. Caligar walks in. We need to give we need to give it some time anyway, so. Palatino's pen it is. Let's have everybody eat real quick. I guess everybody could also sleep before we do anything else. Let's have everybody sleep before we do anything else. Why not? I don't know if there's a way to level up everybody again in this chapter, you know? I think we might have to wait for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. These guys I don't think I'm ever gonna use anymore, so I'm just gonna put you there. And then these are all bonuses. The field phone can go back over there because it does work now, so I do have a reason to call her again. My only thing is that I kind of want to upgrade the scope before I do that. Let's have Vitali. Nope. Okay, Vitali can go in here, start working on the tablets. Atticus can go, well, those are both the two with secrets, aren't they? Yeah, neither of these two has secrets work. Technically with the gift of the rat, I could still do it. Yeah, we'll do that. And then you, I think I can use the field phone again. Yeah. So let's do that. I wonder how many uses I get out of the field phone, because I'm assuming that each time we use it, we get some new source of inspiration or whatever from Sophia. Oh. A fragment. Okay. All right, and we did get another grimy tablet when we did that, so I'll put you in here. You can go there, you can go there. Grimy tablet goes up here. I do have this, so let's do the cracked one first. And then you can process this. And you can... I mean, really, I'm just going to have Caligar wait, I think. Is the big thing. Because I don't think there's anything really in particular for Caligar to do right now. I found it. The Seeker's Den. And perhaps another entrance to Nibiru. Could this be where Simon is being held? Sophia is clearly exhausted, but is energized by the discovery. It was during one of my increasingly dazed wanderings that a makeshift chapel of sorts. It is larger than the other grottos and decorated with rotting wooden benches arranged like pews. Where the pulpit might be is a large stonework door. It's made of the same pale mineral as the tablets and holds an ancient engraving that depicts a goblet of some kind held within 2 broken circles. To my dismay, it has no handles and will not open for me. The walls are lined with decorative tiles, some of which are open, revealing hidden compartments. The chapel at home is lined with sand tiles. Perhaps you can see what you find there? I fear for my safety and... I fear for my safety and for my mind. But I dare not wait in the chapel itself, but I will remain nearby in the hope that I will be alerted to anyone arriving. Be careful, Sophia. Do not attempt to confront the seekers directly. We know that they have little regard for anyone beyond their circle. Ay, she's being risky. Okay. Sophia told us of some unusually marked tiles that might indicate hidden compartments in the chapel we should investigate. Well, I don't have the Velociteer upgraded yet. Okay, another fragment. Now we're in business. I think these tablets are going to be like the main source of the fragments here. Okay, so we got that. We got the Ember Shards over here. I will have you process this. And I do have a Gift of the Snake right now, so I can have you process this. And I'll just have Atticus open the shipping crate. We're kind of churning along here. It's like kind of a well-oiled machine, honestly. Nice. Oh, Gideon's Note 10. Okay. I have gathered most of the tablets I need to compose the rite, and yet I am hesitant. I must act quickly if I am to rescue my son, but I feel unprepared, and certain items from my occult armory have gone missing. I may have misplaced them in my confusion, but it's more likely that they've been taken by Sophia, perhaps even one of the servants. Alfred has been avoiding my gaze for weeks, and Amy is as quiet as a mouse. They suspect something, and I in turn must suspect them. I will search their rooms and confront them if I find evidence of larceny. Is it rash to step further into Nibiru without all my tools? I'm wary, but the burning moon still calls to me in my dreams, and only my descendant can guarantee what? And only my ascendancy can guarantee my poor son's safety. Yet more proof that these tablets are essentials to composing a second rite. Vitali grabs his hand with cold or with excitement. Rubs his hand. Rubs his hands with cold or with excitement. We should complete the assembly and attempt the ritual. There is further enlightenment to be found. I cannot share in your enthusiasm, Vitali. Nothing but chaos and disorder results from these occult affairs. And more to the point, how will this help Sophia? She's not in Nibiru as far as we can tell. She's trapped in the Seeker's old sanctum. The rites we are assembling dissolve the border between our world and the unseen twin. For a brief time, places of power, the chapel, the sanctum, the gates of Nibiru, become connected. Vitali raises his book as if to accentuate the point. These windows of opportunity might allow Sophia to find her way back to us. Seems like you're rationalizing, buddy, but sure. Okay, so we got another part of the fragment. We got another fragment. There we go. I'll do this. The preserved tablet has a focus of 3, a pale stone slab engraved with arcane runes and symbology. Its cracked surface has been rubbed clean of obscuring stains in order to make the information it holds more legible. Okay, so we've got a couple different things we can upgrade here. We've already done Javid's Crank, Irving's Eyepiece, and the Gilchrist Compass. We can do Unmat's Pot, the Kittle's... I think it's going to be Kittle's Scope. Because that's the only one that's, like, super important to the story and, like, what is actually happening right now. The other stuff is kind of, like, it's there, but it's not, like, the most important thing, you know? Oh, and I do have Catalytic Powder here. So let's get Kittle's Scope upgraded real quick. And then once that's done, I can have that box open. And then most of the stuff that we have open right now is pretty clear. I'm going to have you do that. And I can't have anybody search through the archives or the cellars. Okay. Another piece of the puzzle. The cracked tablet, I need some kind of a bonus for, so I don't know where I'm going to get that, but I think I can get it if I dig in the courtyard. And then hopefully that one, the roots will come up. And then I can use that as the way to get me to where I need. So, okay. Kittle's scope is upgraded, so I will have you go here, open this box, and then everybody's working on something. Oh! Or I'll just get the tracing charcoal immediately. Thanks, game. Well, there's a ritual offering. I can still use it. Raw meat is fine. Let's put you there. We have 3 pieces left of the fragment. Oh, Gideon's note 9. I need to shake off this childish apprehension and press forward, but I'm vexed. Despite searching the entire estate and exhausting my contacts, I don't have enough fragments to complete the rite. The communion has offered to meet me in the labyrinthine chapel. They are to reconsecrate the place, and its position beneath the estate makes it a powerful locus for rituals. I've already scoured the halls below in pursuit of my own research, but perhaps the Seeker's return will reveal some things that I had overlooked. In truth, I think that they had underestimated my skill and are now awaiting recompense. Nibiru is whispering to me. I can feel its power growing inside me. If I can contain it and control it, then the Seekers will soon need me more than I need them. Okay. Seems like a bad idea to me, but what do I know? Brother Acheron, before you proceed with the second rite, we urge you to meet us in the sanctum beneath your house. There is a door in the depths of your undercroft, unknown to you. It leads to a network of spaces that we once used as a scene for our work. These catacombs were not, we must stress, built by us. They are much older and have seen many things. Before the great witch hunt that served as our primary headquarters in the city. Excuse me, one second. Oh, sorry. Since that repression, they have been sealed and abandoned. Now that the Eye of Nibiru is awakening above Highrook, it's time for us to return to them once again. The communion. Okay, so we have another preserved tablet, but I also have the thing for the cracked tablet to be done, so let's just do that. I want some kind of bonus here. Fuck, I should have had Aster do it so that Hawk could look through the cellars, because I don't have a bonus there yet. I will have... Shit. I need the Velociteer to be upgraded. Okay. So let's have you do that. I'm sending you over here, because I need to get some shit done. There's a bonus here. The Ember Stone I can have... Oh, yeah, Caligar doesn't have that. I can have you process the Ember Stone, and you can call Sophia. There we go. I love that I said, like, 5 minutes ago, oh, this is a well-oiled machine, we're flying through, and then I just completely stalled the machine. My fear is transforming into a kind of dream state. I hear voices and footsteps, but they're not real. The image of Sophia blurs as she shakes her head sorrowfully. I'm sure that something is watching me from down the darkened corridors. I was scared, but I waited. Eventually, the Seekers returned. I hid nearby, listening to them talk of the song and the blade. My husband was not among them, but they are clearly hoping to open the door with a ritual drawn from the tablets. I think we might be close to that ritual ourselves, Lady Acheron, and if so, we may be able to open the door from the chapel here. When a ritual is performed, a conduit opens between Nibiru and our world. Doors open, real and symbolic, and things can pass between one point in time and space to another. It's like a network of cosmic points that can be briefly traversed. So we can open one of these damn magic doors and get the lady back? Atticus cracks his knuckles. I hate all this ritual bilge, but if we can bring the lady home and lock the rest in, then what are we waiting for? Sophia shakes her head, tears in her eyes. If Simon is still trapped in there, I don't want to return. There would be nothing to return to. The Seekers left a tablet in the chapel. It's nearly complete and obviously important. I do not understand its meaning, but I will describe the symbols to you now. Please, do what you can to stop this nightmare. Sophia, do not lose hope. Wait, Sophia, do not lose hope. We will find you. The phone buzzes with the soft rain of dying static and then falls silent. The phone! Oh, shit. Oh. Well, Oh, God. Do I already want to do this? I don't think I do. Because really what I want to do before we finish out the chapter. So let's take these guys and put them right here. Before we finish out the chapter, I think I want to upgrade everything that I can, which means that I need to upgrade the Velociteer and the Unmat's Pot. So, okay, so I have the Ember Shards now, but I can still have you look again to get another one of those rocks. And then in a second, I can have you start looking for more of the fungus. Okay, so now I got the Ember Liquid. Let's have you process the Ember Liquid. Vitali will upgrade the Velociteer. I need everybody to sleep before we finish the chapter 2. Jesus. Okay, and then you can process this. And you can process this. So that'll get the Velociteer upgraded. Yerp. And then I can have Vitali do the ritual offering. That immediately gets me enough to upgrade the pot. I will have... who's more tired? Aster. Okay. Atticus do the shipping crate. Caligar upgrade on Matt's pot. Gift of the Firefly. Darts of hot light flicker in the darkness of an ashen corpse. Corpse? Copse? I don't know if I know that word or not. A constellation of orange points where each beetle burns with an industrial determination. A vision that lingers, offering a source of inspiration. Okay. Let's put you here. I'll put you here. And then those are the bonuses that we got for right now. Once I have everything upgraded, I think I'll be good. I do need, before we have anybody sleep, fucking shit. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Can be moved within its room, but cannot be removed from it. Okay. Well. I guess we're just hanging out here then. Or I could just have them eat the ration box. God, more than anything, they're just tired. Let's have everybody sleep. They're gonna need to eat. Aster's a little bit hurt, so I guess I could have her heal herself. The raw meat's gone, so we'll have everybody eat the rations. There we go. And then let's have everybody eat. All right, cool. I think... Whoa! Okay, a lot of shit just happened. Okay, so catalytic powder can go down here. I want to clean this up a little bit. So you can stay here until we're ready to level up. That's fine. You guys can stay here because you're permanent. Yeah, you're infinite use. You're upgraded, so I'm good. I'll put you back down here. You can stay here, though, because you're infinite use and fully upgraded. You can stay here because you're the action card. These are the characters. You're fully upgraded and a permanent. You can stay here because you're the action card. I will keep you here, though, because you're not the primary action card. You can stay here until Atticus is able to use you. You're fully upgraded. I can... No, I'll leave this there because it's part of the Jambia, like the Grimy Jambia task. So I'll leave it there. Cave Lantern. Atticus's... Or Aster's report, sorry. The matter of Sophia's legacy presses on me. This place is dominated by Gideon's machinations, but in truth I know that Lady Acheron was a great engineer and far more worthy of recognition. While Gideon meddled, she was an inventor for the ages. If I do not use my position at Venetus and my own insight to prove her legacy while I'm here, well, I will betray both of us. Sophia left many blueprints and sketches behind. I shall work on them. The machine room will have to do. This is the start of an optional quest for Aster. Oh. Aster's note 2. The other investigators seem to have their own thoughts and intentions here. True, we are working together intensely and competently to solve this terrible mystery, but I cannot help but feel the notions and contrivances going on behind each of their eyes. It matters not. I have my own reasons for needing to spend time exploring this place. Let Vitali indulge his obsessions and Atticus break things. I will contribute to the mission in my own ways, to protect Sophia, her family, and her legacy. Little else matters. Okay. I must have just gotten this other moonshine, because I was like, what? Javid's crank can stay here because it's fully upgraded. That's fine. Action card. Because you're a bonus, I'll put you down here. Joskel's letter 2. Dear A, how's that old ruin treating you? Been chased by any posh ghosts yet? Anyway, if you're still looking to pick up some extra souvenirs during your job, I've got some information for you. One of the boys told me that he was dropping off a parcel to Lord Acheron in his study a few months back, and the old man opened it with some very fancy knife. Well, apparently the Lord managed to trap the knife in his drawer and broke the damn thing. My lad said he was mighty angry about the accident and shouted him out of the house. Check it out. Might be one of those items we're interested in. I actually can do this now, right? Yeah, because it's only a task focus of 2, so I'll do that. And then you can stay here. I'll leave these here, I think, because these rooms are big enough to handle this stuff. The kitchen's feeling a little busy right now, but shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and complete this, because it does turn into a new card. The Crimson Chalice. A right to break the threshold of the second circle. A tribute to call upon the dreaming ruins of Nibiru. A drunken circle drawn on the floor, its line uncertain as if seen through water. A goblet inscribed therein and 4 points around the ring compass cardinals marked with simple vessels of wood. Make an offering in each container, north with spittle, east with tears, south with dust, west with ash. Sit within this constellation, eyes closed, a handful of thorns in each palm. Sing the song of the Red Knight, strike the earth with your fists until they bleed and the ground opens up. The fragments were made whole, the second circle awaits. We can now call upon the song, the cup, and the dreamers of the ruins. Vitali strides around the chamber, brandishing his notes. It may seem hazardous, but I'm confident that we will fare better than Lord Gideon. By mastering these rituals, I'm sure we can resolve our quest. Your confidence seems almost zealous, Vitali. I hope you're not becoming seduced by this noxious myth in the same way that Gideon did. Nonsense. I'm merely more informed than Gideon was. He had but scattered private research. I'm backed by the library of Bleakhurst. Vitali frowns in Aster's general direction. Besides, what alternatives do we have? This ritual might be the only way to provide the Lady Sophia with an opportunity to escape. I fear that Lady Acheron is close to delirium. It's hard to say how she will behave. Judging by her last transmission, she's as likely to press forward as she is to return to the surface. Nice. Okay. Broken Quillian. Shattered into slender pieces, this archaic weapon seems almost beyond repair, but there's something in the quality of its broken frame that suggests it might be worth rebuilding. This can only be used by Atticus. Definitely picked up one more of the bird holt knives, no mistaken. Hidden away in a drawer for a letter opener. Broken though, but all the bits are there. It's funny what these rich men will pick up and then throw away. People, things. When you've worked every day in your life, you're a bit closer to the things around you. Know how to fix them, and how much they cost. And this knife costs more than most lives. I don't want to end the chapter just yet. Vitali wants to do it. I know Vitali wants to do it, because he's a freak like that. Not to yuck anyone's yum, but If anybody's gonna do it, it's fucking Vitali. Nice, Spurholt Quillian. A dueling dagger, its characteristic curled hilt, designed to catch incoming blades. Such an item would attract significant interest from the more dubious collectors of Black Sands. This reclaimed weapon is now ready for delivery. Oh, okay, so now I can set him in the delivery, and then that moves us along on the quest. So, in order to get the Jambia figured out, I need to upgrade Atticus or Aster to another level. And then that will get me what I need, I think. But for now, I think we're done with everything here. Is everything that I can see as a permanent bonus, is everything upgraded? Got Palatino's Pen, Kittle's Scope, Velociteer, Unmat's Pot, Javid's Crank, Irving's Eyepiece, and Gilcrest Compass. Yep. I think we're good. Oh, shit. What? You are a 5. Okay. Well, I do have the Gift of the Snake, so that works out. But I thought we were golden. We're going up, up, up. Oh, nope. Hold on. Our revelry is disturbed once again. There is a knocking at the door. Do you wish to join the feast of the old blood? Dark liquid spills from the brim of the demon's goblet. Seekers and fools are both welcome. We have such dark dreams to share. Instruments of the end, envoys of Nibiru, I call on you to release our companions to this world. Vitali trembles, his eyes wide in awe. By the power of the golden wheel and the 6 blades, I command you to relinquish your hold on this family. Do not threaten us, fleshling. The child still flickers here like a candle. His roots meld with our soil. We will not release him. But you may have a pilgrim in his place. A returning herald ready to sing to you of the glory he has seen. Oh, uh-oh. Rising Dread. Wait, did that say dead or dread? Oh, shit. Okay. Chapter 4. One cannot return unscathed. A part remains for each seed consumed. Teachings of the Silent Quarter. Did that say dead or dread? Okay, Rising Dread is what it said. What the fuck? Shambling Ghoul? Okay. We're not going to click on it. We're not going to start. That's going to be the start of the next video. But what a good way to end off. What a cliffhanger. What is this Shambling Ghoul? Who's he? Or she? Or they? I don't know. I guess ghouls probably don't have a gender. I don't know. I don't know enough about ghouls. I need to talk to Damien Haas. That was stupid. I just listened to the Reddit stories where he talked about ghouls versus ghosts, and it was, yeah. Anyway, good chapter. There was a lot of shit that we did besides the actual, like, story. Like, I feel like that chapter's main focus was like, hey, here's all these permanent upgrades. Now upgrade them. Like, that's the whole, like, thing of it. But I liked it. I liked the kind of flow of going in, okay, I need these 2 things. I need to go to the cliff tops and I need to go to the courtyard, or the cellars. Then I need to take those to the lab and the machine room, and then I take both of those to the forge, and then boom, I can upgrade something. I kind of like that cycle. That cycle was good for my brain. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love y'all. I hope everybody has a good day, night, time zone, whatever time it is for you going forward. I hope it's wonderful. Everybody get a snack, get a drink, take a bath, take a nap. Do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves today. Like I said, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.